Is your dropper post feeling a bit rough? Maybe it's not returning completely? It could be time for rebuild. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Sebastian with Crankbrothers. Let's go over the few steps to get your Highline dropper post feeling like new again. Whether it's a basic service or a cartridge replacement, we'll go over both steps in this video. First, you will need to grab a few tools. A hammer, a box cutter or pick, a 2.5, 3, 5, and 10mm hex. If you don't have a 10mm hex, an adjustable wrench will work too. And the correct refresh kit. We'll put it in the description down below. First step is to remove the hardware from the top of the post. Next, remove the 2.5mm bolt from the top of the post. If you're doing this on a Highline 3, it is a 3mm bolt on the back side of the head. Now loosen the base cap, turning the 10mm hex wrench or adjustable wrench. Remove the base cap and cartridge assembly. Locate and remove the bottom O-ring from the cartridge or the body. Clean the O-ring and set aside. Unthread the seal and collar assembly with your hands. Do not use tools other than a piece of rubber for grip if needed. Remove the stanchion assembly from the body. Using a box knife, pry the IGUS keys from the channel on the stanchion. Next, remove the lower IGUS bushing. This will allow the removal of the upper bushing and the seal head. These can now all be disposed as your rebuild kit will include all new parts. Thoroughly clean the stanchion and the body to prepare for reassembly. Now open your rebuild kit and carefully fit the seal and collar assembly onto the stanchion by rocking it one side at a time. Slide the seal and collar assembly up, followed by the upper bushing. Then grease the lower bushing channel and install. Apply grease to the channels on the stanchion and spread the grease out evenly on both sides. Insert a new key into the channel. Fit one end in first, then press the other side in. The fit should be fairly snug, so you may need to press one side in at a time. If necessary, tap it with a hammer until it's fully seated. Grease the surface of the stanchion between the seal and the collar assembly. Also, the upper bushing. Locate the grooves for the keys inside the Highline body. Hot tip. The Crankbrothers logo on the lower body is facing the rear of the post. Now fit the stanchion assembly in the body by lining up the keys to the channels. Tighten the seal and collar assembly down firmly without using any tools other than a piece of rubber grip if needed. Fit the bottom O-ring over the cartridge. If needed, put a new cartridge assembly into the base of the post or use existing cartridge to put back into the post. Begin threading the base cap into the outer body by hand. Tighten the base cap at 7 Nm with a 10mm hex wrench or an adjustable wrench. Now tighten the 2.5mm bolt back on the top to 2 Nm. Then install the rest of the hardware at the top of the post. That's a complete rebuild on the Highline dropper post. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We'll see you next time.